Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Hey, just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And this is my ministry. What I do is I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. A lot of times when people say right now, when you say this is your ministry, listen, I am not. I'm gonna repeat, I am not your typical minister, but this is the hood gospel. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about the good, I'm gonna talk about the bad, I'm gonna talk about the ugly. Why? How do we stop our kids? How do we stop our grandkids? How do we stop our nieces, our nephews, our grandniece, our grandnephew, the kids in our neighborhood? How do we stop them from making the dumb, stupid mistake that we, as far as African American males, have been making for many, many, many years? The buck got to stop somewhere. The buck stopped now. So even with that being said, if y'all know anything about me, Google Brian Glaze Gibbs. Check me out. See what they say. But guess what? Why are you going to have to Google when you can subscribe to the Brian Glaze Gibbs platform? Subscribe. Hit the like button. Support. And what you're going to get from me, you're going to get the good, you're going to get the bad, you're going to get the ugly. Like right now, between the age of 14 and 24, I hated myself. I hated the person that I once was. I want to be cool. I want to be down. I want to be tough. I want to be gangster. Gangsta boogie, a gangsta boogie, but I was a goddamn fool, folks. I can admit that because it's me. I took it 15 years out of my life that I cannot get back. For what? Pretending, fronting, acting other than myself. A lot of people ain't gonna admit that, folks. Listen, man, today what I'm gonna talk about is this, right? Life is life, man. And you got to understand, right now, anytime we allow our temper to supersede our intellect, you're going to lose. Anytime you allow, I'm saying, your emotion to supersede your intellect. Temper is what gets us into trouble. Pride is what keeps us there. Very seldom you're going to ever see me put up a video and take a video down. Very seldom. Like right now, I put up a piece about my late brother. You know what I'm saying? Junior Wilson, may his soul rest in peace and his spirit be lifted. And I put up a piece. And right now is, I believe from what was told to me, because I wasn't there. Right now is, anybody know anything about me? I went away. I was not there. Junior Wilson was a part of my crew, the Eminem. But guess what? I went away. So a lot of stuff that was going on, what they was doing, what they wasn't doing, hey, I don't know. I was not there. I only go by what was fed to me. So even with that being said, guess what? From a reliable source telling me what was what, I went with it. But even with that being said, folks, sometimes you have to be mindful and you have to be respectful. And what I mean by that is this, man. A lot of times you heard of the name Fat Cat, Lorenzo Nichols. You heard of Howard Pappy Mason. You heard of Kenneth Supreme McGriff. You heard of Gerald Prince Miller. You heard of Brian Glaze Gibbs. You heard of Ken Do. You heard of Demisio. You heard of so many people, Baby Sam, Dory Uzi Edwards. It was so many people that was out there doing their things. But guess what, folks? Sometimes it's the person that you really ain't hear nothing about that pull the strings. That's basically right now, like I say, I got a phone call. And the call that I got, say, yo, man, listen, man, all due respect. And they use my words on me. They use, the things that are how far I have came. They watch me. They see me. They'd have been around me. They seen the transformation. They remember when we was on the street. They remember my action, my behavior. But it's like we just had this bond. So they called me up and let me know, listen, man, take that piece down. Whoa. He's, better yet, let me rephrase that. Look, okay, the way it was presented, all the respect right now was, I love you. But I also love can do. And I can't tell you what to do, but I'm going to ask you, all due respect, take that piece down. Whoa. And what I'm trying to say right now is this, man. Honestly speaking, to me, you know, it's like it was just saying back in the days where E.F. Hutton talked, everybody listened. Like I say, I just mentioned so many different names. Lorenzo Fat Cat Nichols, Howard Pappy Mason, Supreme McGriff, Gerald Miller, Baby Sam, Uzi Delroy. I done mentioned so many different names. Alpo, Guy Fisher, Nicky Bond, all that. I done mentioned so many different names. But always Frank Matthew, Frank Lucas. But always remember, folks, is sometimes it's the person that you never even heard their name. Got more clout, more juice than anybody. And to me right now, by him, you know, basically reaching out to me and about him knowing the relationship that we have, guess what? No problem. It's done. You know, even right now, what he did, hooked me up. I spoke to Kendall. Me and Kendu had, you know, basically a heart to heart. Okay? And right now, when he expressed himself, I expressed myself. And you know what? Like I say, sometime right now, folks, we got to stop being that crab in the barrel mentality. We got to stop having that crab in the barrel mentality. Sometime right now, when you have a problem with somebody when you was young, sometimes you got to let it go. Rather, whatever the beef was over a bad drug transaction. Was it over right now, you rob me, I'll rob you? Was it over a girl? Was it over, you know what I'm saying, argument, choice word? Regardless of what it was over. Right now is, as time go on, guess what? You have to let it go. You can't put your pride in the way when it's not necessary. You can't hold on a grudge forever. Because once again, if you hold on a grudge forever for something that happened 9,000 years ago, then guess what? You's a goddamn fool. That means you didn't learn. That means you still stuck. You can't change being stuck. You can't say you change if you're not willing to forgive. How can you ask for forgiveness if you're not willing to forgive? So right now is, guess what? Like I say, to me, yeah, me and Du had our differences. And right now, as far as I'm concerned, as of the day, you know what I'm saying, May, 23rd, 2020, 2022 is over. You know what I'm saying? Because of the Godfather. Right now, sometimes the Godfather make you an offer that you cannot refuse. Sometimes the Godfather make you an offer you cannot refuse. And that's what happened. I got made an offer I couldn't refuse. But guess what, man? Like I say, that would be petty on my behalf. And the difference right now, when you know better, you do better. When you grow and you put some of that negativity besides or behind you, bingo. And like I said right now, hopefully right now in the near future, when do get out, you know, hey, we see what can happen. It's all about how do we get back? How do we save these kids' life? How do we get them to understand? He just coming home from doing 25 years. Correction, everybody say 22 or whatever. He went away in 97. So right now he's about to come home from doing 25 years. So with that being said, even if you saw the piece that I did, you know, right now is asking for the mayor of New York City to reach out to, you know what I'm saying, myself, Guy Fisher, William Underwood, OG Shabay, you know what I'm saying, Lou Hall, Kendu, Fat Cat. Reach out to us guys that been out there in those streets, that know that right now is like paid a heavy price. That know right now because we got that certain criminal mentality. But once again, we change. So what better way is to try to get your street back by utilizing people that was once out there, that did everything in their life from A to Z. Because once again, that's who they're gonna listen to. They're gonna listen to people that actually live it. They ain't gonna listen to somebody that, oh, well, listen, you can't do this or whatever. They wanna listen to people that actually been there, done that. You know what? And like I say, we've been that test dummy. They don't have to be the test dummy any longer. Listen, folks, hit the like button. Subscribe, share, donate. Hey, peace, love, and prosperity. One love.
Have you checked your tire pressure today?
I don't have a flat.
Have you checked your blood pressure today?
No, I don't feel sick.